Wow. Another year, another Christmas. And I gotta say, it's probably me and my brother's biggest Christmas ever. I've had so much great shit for Christmas this year. And I gotta show it to you guys. There's a lot of shit. I mean, it is a lot of good shit. I have to show you. You know, me and my brothers went out to my grandparents' house. And some people have known, my PlayStation, me and my brother's PlayStation died like a couple months ago. And we just now got a new one. Then this is from our grandparents to me and my brother. We got a Uncharted 3 bundle. That's right, bitches. This is awesome. Uncharted 3 and PlayStation 3. 320 gigs. It's not as big as that 500 gig I had that was on a 60 gig. But still, it's quite impressive. And to make it even more impressive, aside from getting this game, Uncharted 3, I also got this. I got a $40, my grandparents got me a $40 bundle that came with this glowy controller. Ooh, it's nice. And I got Bioshock 2, which is a sequel to one of my favorite games of this generation. I can't say I played it, but I heard it's basically straight to video. They compared it to a straight to video sequel to a big box office hit. That may sound harsh, but I might give it a chance someday. And I heard it's not that bad. I mean, I heard it's good. It just felt unnecessary for a sequel, but I might try it out someday. I also got a couple of Blu-ray movies from my grandparents. I have Cars 1 on Blu-ray. It's in a DVD case. I don't know why they do that. Cars 2. The only thing I hate about this fucking Blu-ray is they took the second extras disc out and only put it in the 3D version, which, to me, Disney, is a dick move. Thanks a lot, Disney, for screwing people out of a second disc of extras. You colossal dicks. Last but not least, The Lion King on Blu-ray. Now, all these movies are in DVD cases, but rest assured, these are Blu-rays. And speaking of Blu-rays, I got a shit ton of those, and I'm about to bring them up. This is me and my brother's Christmas presents coming up. These are fucking great movies, by the way. Here's the Blu-rays. Oh dear. First of all, I got this kick-ass box set called Jurassic Park: The Ultimate Trilogy on Blu-ray. You want to know how badass this is? Look at that. That is just fucking awesome. And there's so much extras, and the video quality's so good. This is a must-own box set. Even though a lot of people thought the second and third movies suck, I disagree. And I got a couple of movies I did not expect to get for Christmas. I got Thor and Captain America on Blu-ray. Now, I haven't seen Thor yet, but I did see Captain America in theaters, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it kicked ass. Especially the Red Skull, who's played by Hugo Weaving, and I gotta say, he's one of the most badass villains I've ever seen. And Thor, I haven't watched it yet, but I plan to someday. These movies are worth owning, especially if you're a Marvel fan. And to make it better, the best part is, it'll get you hyped up for the new Avengers movie coming out next May. That's coming May. That's gonna be badass. Also got this movie. Wait. I got 3 movies that are kind of related to each other, somewhat. I got this movie, Shaun of the Dead, which is a spoof of zombie films. It's a great zombie film, but it's also funny as hell. And it's got one of the best endings I've ever seen! If you haven't seen this yet, do so yourself and get the Blu-ray. It is fucking awesome. It is a must-own. Another must-own film is Hot Fuzz, which is more or less related to Shaun of the Dead, considering it was directed by the same people and written by the same people, and also starring the two same dudes, but they don't play the same characters. But this is another one of those films that kick ass. The Blu-ray is just, there's so much stuff on here. So much shit on here. That is just amazing. Now, these aren't done by Edgar Wright, but it does star two dudes. Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, and an alien voiced by Seth Rogen. It's a movie, Paul. And I haven't seen this movie yet, but I heard it's funny as hell, and I am going to look forward to seeing that someday. And I got these awesome Quentin Tarantino movies. I got Pulp Fiction, which is a classic. And the Blu-ray restoration is just amazing. This is another milestone Blu-ray of the year. And I haven't seen this movie yet, but I heard great things about it. This is another kick-ass Blu-ray, which was director approved by Quentin Tarantino. Both of these Blu-rays were approved by Quentin Tarantino. So you know they're going to be a lot of fuckload of ass. I mean, this is just amazing. And the last Blu-ray, and I'm really glad I got it, is Scarface, the limited edition collector's set. Now, why is this so badass? Because there's a shit ton of extras. It even comes with the original Scarface film, which is a gangster film. But unfortunately, it's only a DVD version, which is a minor quibble, but I got over it. It's still awesome. It came with a digital copy, but I don't have it on me. But I also got these art cards. I mean, look at that. Say hello to my little friend. How about this? Say hello to a goddamn kick-ass Blu-ray! Now, that is an awesome Blu-ray. Now, the next set of games me and my brother got from my mom and dad, and I gotta say, I'm gonna put these out first. As far as some of you know, I have Modern Warfare 3, and my brother just completed the storyline, the campaign mode, and I got all 3 Modern Warfare games, plus I have Black Ops. So I did the next best thing and complete the collection. I completed the collection on PlayStation 3. I have Call of Duty 3. Now, it's not as refined as the other Call of Duty games, but I played this campaign, a little bit of a campaign, and I gotta say, I was pretty impressed. It was fun. I'm gonna play more of this someday, but this is actually a good game. I mean, it's definitely dirt cheap if you're interested in getting that. Also got World at War. And this came out after the first Modern Warfare. And it didn't do as well as that title because it was just another World War II game. But this one actually took place in Japan, and because of that, it got banned in Japan because Japanese don't want to kill each other. They don't kill each other, but they rather fuck each other, even though they're brother or sisters. That's just fucked up.
What are you talking about?
Talking about incest jokes, man. You know how Japanese are. Next, I got this for my brother. And a lot of you are saying it's Game of the Year, and a lot of people are bitching about it just because it's glitchy as shit. Especially on the PS3, because Bethesda just rather refuse to do shit about it, because they rather develop on 360. But I got on PS3, Skyrim. Now, I've seen a little bit of this game, and I gotta say, it's not bad at all. It's very, very good. And what's badass about it? It came with a kick-ass map. Let me see if I can get this map out. Ah, shit. Look at that. A fucking map! Beat that, Grand Theft Auto! Beat that, Rockstar! Look at that map. It's even got... Ah, dang it. I'm dropping games. It's even got texture on the map. I mean, it's amazing. I haven't played through the game much, but my brother seems to like it a lot, and I gotta say, it's definitely worth $60, even on PS3. I just wish Bethesda did something about the glitches. I mean, it's just ridiculous that they get so much praise, yet in the reviews they don't bitch about the glitches that much. That's what's ridiculous about the reviews. And I've been dying for a kick-ass Sonic game for a long-ass time. I was sick of these. The last Sonic game I played before this was Sonic and the Secret Rings, and that game was disappointing to me. But I actually played the demo of Sonic Unleashed, and that wasn't that bad of a game. I heard the Werehog stuff wasn't that great, but the next game don't have none of that shit. In fact, that may be the best Sonic game ever made. Especially being in 3D. That is Sonic Generations. There's two different Sonics in it. One from the old school Sonic era and one from the modern Sonic era. And there's each act that takes place during Sonic's timeline. And one Sonic, you play as the old Sonic, it's the old 2D side-scrolling stuff. And then modern Sonic, which is fully 3D stuff. And I gotta say, this game is breathtaking. If you're a Sonic fan that's been dying to get a kick-ass Sonic game since the Dreamcast days, especially since that disastrous Sonic the Hedgehog, which was released 5 years ago, some people call it the Sonic disaster. This game is definitely not a disaster. It's one of the best games of the year. It's almost on the level of Super Mario Galaxy. Not on that level, but almost. I mean, Sega, you deserve credit. Not only you made a kick-ass game, but you actually hired voice actors that don't completely suck! Thank you, Sega! Thank you! And the last PS3 game I got, and I love this series a lot, is Metal Gear Solid, like an HD collection. It's got Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, which is a very controversial game in the series because you play as this character Raiden, who is not liked by the Metal Gear community. But I will say this, he is looking fucking badass in Metal Gear Rising. And I can't wait for that. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, which you play as the character Naked Snake, who eventually becomes the ultimate villain in Metal Gear series, Big Boss. And another game called Peace Walker, which is the game that took place after Snake Eater and considered to be a true canon game in the series. This was on the PSP and this was remastered in HD. I haven't played any of those games yet, but I've seen a little bit of Metal Gear Solid 2. I haven't started the game on there myself, but I plan to play it someday. This collection kicks ass. Especially since these two games are the special editions. Which, Sons of Liberty Special Edition has the Snake Tails, it has the for VR missions, it's awesome. And Snake Eater, it's even got the 3D third-person camera mode, which some people liked, and even two MSX games, original Metal Gear games on the MSX games, like Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, which those are true games because Hideo Kojima worked on them. This is awesome. And I got two more Wii games, but the funny thing about this game, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, my mother actually bought this game twice. Who'd have thunk it? This game is so good, my mother bought it for me twice. I got to take it back at GameStop, and I'm gonna get some credits and trade in for something else. But this is great. This is an awesome game. And Zelda, I haven't started this game yet, but I plan to. And one thing I love about this is not only it covers all gold, but it comes with a fucking music CD that's beautiful. Look at that. I mean, I can't wait to play this shit. So that's all kinds of crazy shit I got. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, bitches! Woo! Till next time, bitches.
It glows.
Yes, it does.